scars upon my skin, they tell my life story. But the scars upon my soul remove all signs of love.
There are more awareness months than you can count. As those may be important to some and not others, one awareness month should have everyone taking notice. October is Domestic Violence Awareness Month, and so much is affected by this plague on our society. Domestic violence includes physical violence, mental and emotional violence. It causes depression, anxiety, suicide, and feelings of abandonment and neglect.
Domestic violence affects women, children, and yes, men as well. The latter is often never mentioned and constantly comes off as a joke in today's society, regardless of how many men are actually affected. Men often refuse to seek help due to how society views abuse of men. That being said, women are much more disproportionately affected.
1 in 4 women and 1 in 10 men experience sexual violence, physical violence, and/or stalking by an intimate partner during their lifetime. Approximately 1 in 5 female victims and 1 in 20 male victims end up needing significant medical care. Female victims sustain injuries 3 times more often than male victims. 33.2% of women and 13.9% of men have experienced severe physical violence by an intimate partner during their lifetime. And these are just the statistics on those cases that are actually reported. A significant number of cases are never reported. Regardless of who is being abused, the effect is devastating and can cause a lifetime of scars, physical and mental.
Another victim, often caught in the middle of the violence, are children, and as a result are left to neglect. They often become the second or third priority, and sometimes not a priority at all. They depend on parents or other adults in their lives for protection, a sense of security, and most importantly, love. Those that live in that type environment are at risk to repeat the same violence they often witness.
El abuso y el maltrato infantil también son costosos. Cada año se gastan miles de millones en servicios relacionados a la violencia doméstica. En cambio, ese dinero podría gastarse fácilmente en servicios de atención sanitaria preventiva, educación infantil, viviendas accesibles y mucho más para mejorar la vida de las personas, no solo para ayudarlas a sobrevivir la violencia.
Money is not the focus here, but it does give you a sense of scope of how devastating the effect domestic violence has on our society. Our goal is to encourage those out there affected by this violence to seek help. If you're an abuser, seek counseling to identify the source of the problem. Stop this before it goes any further. If you are the one being abused, don't wait for it to get better. Get out and seek assistance before it escalates into something you and/or your children will struggle to come back from. We have provided some resource services at the end of this video which you can access for help. Please take advantage of them and get the help that you need.
We here in the metal community are speaking out and hoping to make a difference in the lives of those suffering. This violence affects continents, countries, and regions. This is why artists from around the world have come together to combat this vicious cycle of violence. We care, and we're pleading with you to seek help. If you're an abuser, seek help. Find out what the root of that problem is. Find out what the root of that anger and that violence is before it becomes an action. If you're a victim, there are services out there that will get you out of that situation, that will help take care of you and your children. So stand with us. Take this video, spread it across every social platform you have, send it to your friends, family, people you know, people at work, whoever. We love you guys, and we hope that this is just a start to a better tomorrow. Rock on.
Reaching out for